Welcome to Speak Peak English. Today, we'll laugh and learn with the story, A Haircut Gone Wrong. This lesson teaches vocabulary related to haircuts, appearances, and funny surprises, perfect for speaking confidently while having fun. Let's begin. Listen carefully and enjoy the story. A haircut gone wrong. Jake walked into Snip Snip Salon with a big smile and a big goal. "I want a cool new look," he told the stylist. "Surprise me!" The stylist, a cheerful woman with bright green hair, grinned. "Say no more. You're in good hands." Jake sat back and closed his eyes, imagining himself walking out like a movie star. He didn't look in the mirror once. After 30 minutes of snipping, buzzing, spraying, and humming to disco music, the stylist said, "All done." Jake opened his eyes and froze. His hair was now spiked straight up like a pineapple, with one eyebrow accidentally shaved halfway off. Is this trendy?" he asked, trying to stay calm. "Super trendy," the stylist said. "You look like a rock star on vacation." Jake stared at himself. A pineapple rock star, maybe. On his way home, people stared. One kid whispered, "Mommy, that man looks like a cactus." Jake sighed, pulled out his phone, and took a selfie. His friend replied instantly, "Did a blender give you that haircut?" At home, Jake's dog barked at him. Even his dog didn't recognize him. But then, Jake looked in the mirror again and laughed. "You know what? I kinda love it." The next day at work, his boss said, "Interesting choice, Jake," promoting the new company mascot. Jake grinned. "Yep, call me Pineapple Man." After listening to A Haircut Gone Wrong, you learned how to laugh at small disasters and speak about them in English. Have you ever had a funny haircut or fashion fail? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's explore key vocabulary from the story to boost your English skills. It's time for word exploration. 1. Snip. Definition: a quick cutting sound or action, often for hair. Example from the story. After 30 minutes of snipping, the stylist said, "All done." Example from real life. I heard a snip and realized the hairdresser had started. 2. Buzz. Definition: a sound made by clippers or machines, also slang for cutting hair very short. Example from the story. After 30 minutes of snipping, buzzing, spraying, and humming to disco music, the stylist said, "All done." Example from real life. He got a buzz cut before summer. 3. Trendy. Definition: stylish or fashionable. Example from the story. Is this trendy? He asked. Example from real life. Those sunglasses are super trendy right now. 4th, mascot. Definition: a character that represents a group or company, often funny or cartoonish. Example from the story. Promoting the new company mascot. Example from real life. The team's mascot is a dancing bear. 5. Blender. Definition: a kitchen appliance used to mix or chop things, used here in a funny way. Example from the story. Did a blender give you that haircut? Example from real life. I put the soup in the blender and forgot to close the lid. Now it's time for the final round. Repeat after me to practice your speaking skills. Ready? Let's go. A haircut gone wrong. Jake walked into Snip Snip Salon with a big smile and a big goal. "I want a cool new look," he told the stylist. "Surprise me!" The stylist, a cheerful woman with bright green hair, grinned. "Say no more. You're in good hands." Jake sat back and closed his eyes, imagining himself walking out like a movie star. He didn't look in the mirror once. After 30 minutes of snipping, buzzing, spraying, and humming to disco music, the stylist said, "All done." Jake opened his eyes and froze. His hair was now spiked straight up like a pineapple, with one eyebrow accidentally shaved halfway off. Uh, is this trendy? He asked, trying to stay calm. Super trendy, the stylist said. You look like a rock star on vacation. Jake stared at himself. A pineapple rock star, maybe. On his way home, people stared. One kid whispered, "Mommy, that man looks like a cactus." Jake sighed, pulled out his phone, and took a selfie. His friend replied instantly, "Did a blender give you that haircut?" At home, Jake's dog barked at him. Even his dog didn't recognize him. But then, Jake looked in the mirror again and laughed. You know what? I kinda love it. The next day at work, his boss said, "Interesting choice, Jake," promoting the new company mascot. Jake grinned. Yep, call me Pineapple Man. That's it for today's fun-filled lesson. We hope you had a laugh with a haircut gone wrong. Remember, language learning doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes, laughter is the best teacher. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more funny English stories with Speak Peak English. See you soon!